Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are excited to show you today's video. We hope you enjoy it. If you are new here, let me just tell you a little bit about ourselves. We're Julie and Ren, and we are a family based in El Paso, Texas. We love going to local spots. We love trying delicious new food, finding hidden gems all throughout everywhere we go. And our goal is simply to share our experience with you all so that whenever you get a chance, you can also visit some great places as well. We're driving on I-54 and we saw tents to the left, and we stopped to check it out because we thought that it was the farmers market that's going to be moving here. You know, the one that's been happening in downtown El Paso for a few years now. That's actually been moved to this part now, to the northeast. And so we thought it was ready, it was open, and we wanted to check it out. But then we found something really cool. It was like a racing event. It was go-kart racing. This particular event was held by BKA Racing. I guess it's like a club or an association. I know nothing about go-karts, but we did get a little bit of information. These happen once a month and they happen on Sunday. So if this is something that you're into, this is probably something really cool that you should check out. Okay friends, so today we are exploring Keystone Heritage Park before heading about 30 minutes outside of El Paso to Fabens, Texas. We're going to finally check out a burger spot we've heard great things about, so let's dive in. We always like to stop and grab coffee, and we usually prefer to stop at local joints. And today we are at Moca House. I've never been here, so I'm excited to go try it out. The cafe has a warm, inviting vibe with cozy seating, rustic wood accents, and soft lighting that just make it feel like the perfect spot to unwind. Whether you're here to catch up with friends or just enjoy a quiet moment, the relaxed atmosphere makes it easy to stay a while. We also can't go without saying that the service is just as welcoming, friendly, and accommodating, making it easy to feel at home. Here's your black tea and my coffee. So this is practically like a brand new business. It's only been around, what'd you say, like 4 months? A really cute place. It's on the west side of El Paso. It seems like there's a lot of students there because it's so close to UTEP, the university. So there's like a lot of people there, like with their laptops open, studying, like, you know, with other people. And we saw also like beer, I think, like, so they sell beer. You guys should come check it out. We wanted to also try a pastry just to balance it out. I think it's Arabic coffee with cardamom. The barista recommended that I pair it with a baklava. This has pecans. It has like a subtle taste of honey, and so when you eat this and pair it with the darker coffee, it like creates a really good balance. Let me try it. It's not very sweet. It's just a subtle hint of honey. This is really good. So we made it to Keystone Heritage Park and El Paso Desert Botanical Garden. This is a 52-acre preserve with an archaeological site, wetlands, and also a botanical garden. We've never been here. We're gonna go and check it out, explore it, show you what it's like. Okay, so we just came in. There is a fee. It's not expensive at all. If you're military, there's a discount, you know, but just regular for adults, the fee is like $3. You can do cash. There's like a thing at the door where you can scan and you can pay with PayPal if you don't carry cash. But we got to talking to some people that are there at the entrance. They were telling us just all the fabulous things about this area. Okay, so immediately as you start to walk in, you really start taking it in and you realize just how serene and how calm it truly is. If you're gonna come visit, I recommend that you come early in the morning or maybe closer to like the sun setting, closer to maybe them closing, because we are in El Paso and you know it gets really, really hot. So right now it's early February. The weather's beautiful. It's It's about 70, 71 degrees. So this is very doable, but if you come any other time of year, especially during the summer, I do recommend that you come prepared with plenty of water, of course, sunscreen. They do have restrooms, public restrooms. You can also bring your dog or dogs, but they have to be on a leash, and of course you have to make sure that you're cleaning up after them. Oh, and apparently they have bowls of water for your pets. Back in the day when people were traveling, they would stop at what's known as parajes, and those were like little stop rest areas where they could find food, water, obviously, you know, get some much needed rest. This where we're at right now, behind me, is what a little rest area like that or paraje would have looked like back then. You can find a deck where you have like a better view of the wetlands. They did say the water's kind of low right now because it has been dry for a while. We're also trying to go through the path. We have to find a way through the path because you actually can go in and check out at a closer distance. So the wetlands that you can find here are actually some of the very few left in El Paso, Texas, which attracts over 200 bird species. And so some of the birds that you can find here are ducks, you can find hawks and other migratory birds. So this is like, if you're into bird watching, this is definitely a spot that you can come, take pictures and just enjoy it. There's also other wildlife. You can see things, you can find things like lizards, rabbits, and also pollinators like bees and butterflies. It's like a competitor for water resources because it takes up a lot of water. It was brought from Europe and Asia in the 1800s. Very important to keep in mind, while you are encouraged to come and see this for yourself and come and learn more about the area, you are also asked to not feed wildlife and also don't come too close to wildlife, because remember, this is an effort to keep them comfortable. This is their habitat and we have to respect it. So apparently you can find bat houses here, and obviously it's to provide them with comfort, with safe haven. And I just learned that bats can help reduce disease-carrying insects like mosquitoes. So it's all part of the circle of life and sustaining all of this. Tip: if you are going to make a trip out here, aside from bringing water, sunscreen, I also suggest you bring comfortable shoes, comfortable clothing, because you're going to be walking. You're going to be walking. This goes down
Alright, so it seems like we are at the end of the trail, but there's this road that goes all the way to the main roads, I guess.
And then there's this. Okay, so we're definitely working up a sweat, but as we're walking past the pond right here, it helps us with a little bit of cool breeze. It's helping to cool us off. I also want to mention that right at the beginning of the path for the wetlands, there is an area off to the side. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, they're like stands with sitting area, sheltered. We're assuming that you can probably stop there, take a break. They have like little stands, like smaller decks. See that over there, babe? Yeah, we're wondering if it's also, aside from being rest areas, if they're just places that you can go and take your pictures. Okay, so we're back to the botanical garden side. That got me a little bit tired, but it was still a lot of fun. But on the botanical garden, you find native and drought-resistant plants, showcasing flora from the Chihuahuan Desert. There's also, trails, so it's easy to walk through all of the area. There's shaded seating if you need to, stop and admire or just simply take a break. And there's also signs that describe every plant that you find here for educational purposes. I feel like the garden is a really good place to come and get away from the fast pace of the city. Just find a nice little bench to sit, pray, meditate, or just disconnect. Okay, so this is the end of this beautiful journey for us exploring the Keystone Heritage Park. I do want to mention that they actually hold several events here throughout the year, and if you're interested to maybe attending some of them, make sure to follow their Facebook page, their Instagram account, which we're going to go ahead and link down in the description box so you can keep up to date with all the events and all the information that they have to offer.
Okay, so we're done. What do you think?
I think it's a beautiful space. We definitely have to come check it out again.
With the kids.
With the kids, yeah. So we didn't know if this is something that they were going to be into, but I think that they will. Yeah, and there's also, if you have smaller kids, there's also an area. It's like a little children's park, so you can, obviously let them play around there and stuff, and that way they'll...
plan to walk around for a little bit. So yeah, we enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Right now we're gonna head out to
Fabens, Texas. After exploring Heritage Park, we stopped by this restaurant we had seen on the way. The service was so welcoming from the moment we walked in, and the place had such a beautiful, comfortable vibe. The menu was simple, but had a nice variety, and it was just enough options without being overwhelmed, which made it very simple for us to order and choose what we wanted to have. So I ended up ordering the braised beef noodle soup, and then Ren ordered the spicy beef noodle soup. Steamed vegetable dumplings. Whoa! So this is a cucumber salad seasoned with garlic, sesame seed oil, onions, a bunch of other seasonings. So I'm gonna taste the broth first. Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
It's super flavorful, and I think the sesame oil just brought it all together, and it's enhanced. It's so good. I gotta try the noodles. I think they can. I'm not the greatest at using chopsticks, but I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh. They have a lot of flavor, and usually noodles are pretty plain.
I'll try the broth. Oh man, you're right.
Right? It's super flavorful. Yeah.
Beefy and flavorful.
Yeah.
Going in for the noodles. I don't want that much.
Do you taste that?
Oh man, this is really good.
Wait. Ooh. I can't do it. I can't. It's slippery. It's slippery. Okay, I'm gonna dip in. They're very hot. I hope I don't burn my mouth. I think they have spinach. They're made with spinach. They're really good. It's really good. Right? Oh my God. Wow. You have to try that. This is something you have to get. This is like a side you can share. And it's the cucumber salad. It's delicious.
We know things can get busy this upcoming holiday. You can count on us to be open and ready to help with having and sharing.
Right?
Very garlicky.
Really good though.
Actually, I don't have a good thing.
That's what makes it better.
Can we put it down? Because I don't want to flip it.
So good. Cucumber.
Yeah, this is amazing.
All right, listen, Linda.
Listen.
That was probably one of the best noodle places that we've ever been to.
I'm gonna go ahead and venture out and say that it's probably the best noodle place that we've been to, like in all honesty.
Yep.
We are still going to Fabens because we said we were gonna do that. It's about a 30-minute drive, so we'll get there, do some more walking, and then we're gonna go try that burger place. We are in Fabens, Texas. It is a small town. I don't know what that was. Oh, there's a doggy. Hey, buddy. Fabens was first established as a railroad stop for the Southern Pacific Railroad, and then eventually it grew into an agricultural hub that's primarily known for cotton farming. So we are here. We've never been out here. We're excited to kind of drive around, show you guys what it looks like, what you can find. We definitely feel that small town vibe. Let's go venture out and see what we find. Okay, so aside from Fabens being an agricultural town, it also has deep cultural ties, blending Mexican and Texan traditions. You can see it in the food, obviously the people that live here. And a really fun fact about Fabens that I didn't know, and Ren also just found out, is that in 1972, Fabens was used as a filming set for the movie, the old Hollywood movie, The Getaway. And so I believe Main Street was the area where they did most of the filming. I'm not exactly sure like which spots, which buildings were used. But people do say that if you go back and watch that movie, you can still recognize places around the area today. So as we were driving around, we saw this park. It's called Veterans Park, and we decided to stop and check it out.
This is the Veterans Park. It looks like it's just a park with a little bit of what do you call those things?
Things set up for like in memory of veterans and stuff. There is a veterans pool, which I must like next to it, which I'm assuming is like a community pool maybe.
It looks like there's a field, baseball field. Looks like there's a playground on that side.
They have a skateboard rink.
And then here we have another playground for little kids.
Yeah, for younger kids.
Very calm, very quiet.
Very homey. So I was just telling Ren actually that it's a small town, and I don't think that they actually miss out on anything because you have the very close-knit community, which is always nice to have. And then El Paso is just so close by.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that anything.
20-25 minutes depending on traffic.
Yeah, that I guess if you live here and you feel like maybe going out and trying something different or doing something different that you may not find here, it's like a quick drive away.
I like it.
This is Ran's vibe. Very slow, very calm, mellow, yeah. Okay, so we are here. The person that recommended this place to us has mentioned it a couple of times, and it's a small place. We're about to see Pop's Awesome Burgers. First thing I saw is the banner they have in the front that says that they've been serving food and serving the community of Fabens since 1983, so that's a really long time. Since we've never been here, we asked the girl at the register what their most popular burger was, and she recommended the Amigo burgers, and I decided to go with the green chile burger. I'm gonna bite into it. It's good. I have to say, everything about here, the smells, the taste of this, reminds me of burgers in Juarez.
Okay, so
Let's see yours.
here's my burger. Here we go. So it does remind me of that restaurant that we went to.
Oh yeah, where they sell like Juarez style burgers. Yeah. And then this is the way I like to eat fries. Oh, you put too much pepper.
A little too much
So we finally tried Pop's Burgers in Fabens, and honestly the burgers weren't overcomplicated, which made them really enjoyable. They're just good classic flavors, and I'm really glad we got to check it out. That was really good. I like the simplicity of the food. It doesn't seem overly complicated, but it was still a good lunch. And we got to talking to the girl that helped us there. You know, we asked her like, what is it like living here in Fabens? And basically she said, okay, well, it's this really small town. There's not a lot to do, but it is a very family oriented area. And she said like everybody kind of knows everybody here, so we can easily tell when somebody's not from here. Definitely was the case for us, because we walked in and immediately the people that were there were like, yes. But very friendly. You know, if there are things that you want to do maybe with your friends or family, they have a couple of parks that you can visit. It's a really nice town. I do feel a very calming, friendly vibe. And like if you're traveling, maybe it's a really nice town to stop for the night. It's also a nice little town where you can stop and get some rest before you continue on your journey. Thank you all for watching. If you have any recommendations, suggestions of places that we should go next, places to eat, coffee spots, anything that you'd like for us to go check out that you think we'd enjoy, please drop it in the comment section, and we'll be checking them out.